Alrighty, folks. We are back in it with another session of our Phandelver and below the Shattered Obelisk. And sorry for the little delay, but we are here now. New sheets and stuff, finagling with those, and, well, let's get into it. So I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by all of our wonderful players today. If you guys want to say hello,
Hello.
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 Здравствуйте.
bless you.
Thank you.
But we are going to start the session off the same way we start every session. After a tumultuous ending to our session a couple of weeks ago, we'll get into it. So last time, you guys were dealing with the parade of skeletal dwarves in this room. You got absolutely swamped by them. But with twin moonbeams from Alva and Mel, along with the holy smiting of Zad and thunderous magic of White Claw utilized, you finished off the lot of them. Unfortunately, the ghostly presence of the dwarven priest wielding the axe dripping of purple ichor vanished during this fight. Noticing each of these skeletons had a large gem embedded in their chest, you started to reach for them, but Zadkiel realized it must have been part of their funeral rites and wasn't right to do. So you decided to put the gems and or skeletons back in their place later when you got around to it, be time consuming. So instead, just to start, you checked out where they headed from. A long tomb with slabs of stone lining the walls, enough slabs for each of these dwarven laid to rest here. Well, now skeletal remains outside the room. But looking upon the murals of battle in this hall, you discovered another door, which led to another tomb. Larger and more ornate slabs of skeletons laid in rest here. One of these three in the center wore a crown of silver atop its head. Also noticed a lever along the walls near these slabs. Zadkiel entered to pull the lever, unsure of what it might do, but before he did detect undead in the area. Not deterred, though. As he went towards the lever, three ghostly dwarven figures rose to defend their resting place, angry at any intruders. Some of you guys rushed in to help. Mel, unfortunately, was frightened for the first little bit and was able to push one of them back with her holy magic, as Zadkiel did the same for a moment. The crown ghost, unfortunately, possessed Alva as it used her force of her natural magics and now a bear form to wreak havoc among the group. Mel, still frightened in a fashion, made a run for it in the darkness. Alva had no control of her body's actions and struck Zadkiel with lightning before mauling both him and White Claw in this darkened space. Unsure of what happened to her companions, Mel ran away, could hear the cries of her comrades and the throes of the bear in the room behind. And Mel, actually, yeah, Isabel, as you're kind of preparing the Hydra meat in this one small tomb where you had found a ring and a ruby in the chest of a skeletal creature in here, a skeletal dwarf. Kind of just prepping the meat, getting it ready to grill for the evening, hoping the troop would be back here in a moment. But as you're kind of using Zadkiel's light given to you in the form of your sword to help light up the room, you notice it start flickering. And as it flickers, goes out in an instant. You feel the magic that he had cast fade. In this darkened space, alone. What do you do, Isabel?
I'm gonna be annoyed at first. Is there like a fire started already, or am I
No,
just
you
prepping
were
the
just
meat
kind of just
for?
prepping the meat, just cutting it. You don't really have any firewood, but hoping they'd be back with to help use their magic to help with that, hopefully.
Knowing that I can't work in the dark, I'm gonna light a torch.
As you light your torch,
Yeah.
the door would creak open. You would see Mel panting, covered in blood, dust.
I'm gonna be like, I won't. So wait, I did see Mel, or can I have
Yeah.
my back turned to her? Okay.
No, you're starting to light the torch, and as you light it, you see Mel opening the door to this chamber here.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, Mel, can you go back and tell Zad, like, why do you now I gotta use a torch? Like, I'm trying to prepare this meat for us, and
Um,
he gives me this light, and it's like faded.
Isabella?
Like, I don't.
Isabella, I think and Mel closes the door behind her and casts a cantrip of light on Hugh and says, Isabella, I have bad news. Um, I think they're all dead.
Who? What are you talking about? And I put out the torch to save it. Now that a cantrip has been lit, and then I keep preparing the meat. I'm like, what do you like? What do you mean? Who? Like,
Everyone else.
who?
Zadkiel, Alvi, White Fang. I think we ran into some deep shit back there.
I kind of like let go of like the tools that I have, and I look at Mel. I'm like, okay, then what the hell are we doing here? Like, if you say they're dead, let's go. They can't be dead. Like,
I,
we get out of everything. We always get out of everything. Come on, let's go deal with this. Come on, it can't be that bad.
um, um, wait, before you run off, I understand what you're wanting to do, but let me tell you what happened before you start running off this direction. We were
Fine. Can
chugging
we
along and got to this next room that was a crypt with 3 casks, caskets, stone caskets there. I think it was Zadkiel went in, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, 3 really strong dwarven ghosts just appeared. And the next thing I know, I'm scared as shit and I'm running out. I finally get my calm together and get my shit together, and I go back in, and everything's like black. Like I can't see through it. Like impenetrable darkness in the room. So I walk away and then go back. And the next thing I see is this gigantic bear. And that's probably Alvy. So I walk up behind, and that bear turns around and whacks me across and almost kills me. So I had to teleport to get the fuck out of there. I don't know if I'm happy to go back, but I don't think we can take those things.
as I'm being told this, I'm kind of like getting my shit together. I'm like checking out my sword, like making sure the dragon slayer is looking good. Just checking my hand axes. Do I have a bunch of hand axes? Um, and I look up to Mel, and I say, "Well, did you see Zad on the ground? Did you see Fang on the ground? Like, did you see Elva on the ground? Like, did you saw the bodies? Because we got to go back."
I don't want to go back, but you're right. I didn't see the bodies. All I saw was this gigantic bear attacking me. And if it was Alvy, she wouldn't do that. And I tried to banish the ghosts one time, only one left. The other two stuck around like it was nothing. And we can go back and try, but let's creep on it.
Isabel kind of like sighs and she has her dragon sword out and she kind of like leans on it a bit and she's asking all these questions about her teammates and she kind of looks at Mel and says, "But you're okay. You're all right?"
Yeah, I survived. I wouldn't say I'm all right, but I only reason I survived was they scared me and I got out of the and had to leave the room. And I couldn't get back into the room because of the blackness and because of the bear.
Okay, so I think do you think we should go back? We haven't seen a body, but I think we should plan some sort of strategy if there's these ghosts that you're or
Mhm.
spirits that you're talking about. I think we need to be in tip-top condition.
You're both very
Um,
badly hurt still.
exactly. I was gonna say I'm not feeling too hot. I hate to say it, you're not looking too hot either. Um,
Mm,
so I'm thinking maybe we rest up a bit, then go. As much as I just want to go right now, I don't. I don't think we should.
I mean, it's been about 3 minutes. It's not like I have anything I can run in and cure them at this point.
Mm.
Um,
I think we should sit and strategize, take a breather, get healed up, and then go. Because until I see a body, I'm none of them are dead to me.
well, I'm thinking that if they could move, they would at least come find me, if that makes any freaking sense. And they haven't, but mhm, we could
Check. Go ahead.
if we were going to rest overnight or do a short rest, do you think this is a good place to do it?
I think it's maybe the only place we can do it. I don't want to be too far away from them.
I understand, but that was really there's if we go back, we have to creep through it. I am not just fucking with those ghosts. So if we can, let us stay here. Um, crazy thought. Do you still have that diamond you took?
Do I still have that
It was a
diamond?
ruby that she took out of the
The
chest here.
ruby that you took?
I have a ruby, yes.
It was from the corpse in this room. It's where you
Yeah.
got that
Mhm.
ring as well.
Yep.
And
Do
don't
we
I
see
okay,
the corpse meta level? Are we seeing the corpse pieces moving around to reconstitute, or is that
Yeah,
something
this is the
else?
one that's happening super slow. You would figure a couple of days until it creeps back
Mhm.
up into its sarcophagi.
um, and I
Um,
forget, do I still have my pieces of jade? No, I do have my jade. I have 4 pieces of jade. I don't think I sold them. Right. No, I have 4 pieces of jade as well if we're trying to find money
Um,
or, like, just
I
find
think she was just
stones.
asking because of the corpse.
Oh,
yeah, I was
okay.
about to get there. I'm not curious about the gems, the jade, only the ruby. Um, as we were going towards this shit show, we realized that these gems happen in every corpse that we found in any of these slabs, crypts.
Mhm.
It's part of their burial rite. I think you need to put it back, the ruby. So when this skeleton reforms, it can have its burial rite.
Alright.
You willing to do that?
I guess so. If it really wants it.
That kill realized that it was burial rites because
Alright.
we fought like a group of about 15 skeletons, and we were like, wow, there's 15 gems for all of us. And that's
Okay,
when realized
yeah.
why they were buried in chests and what they actually were. So
I'm
you're
gonna hand the ruby over to you, and I'm gonna say, like, "You take it."
and Mel will just put it on the stone slab of the crypt.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, and yeah, do we wanna take a break here and then get back in?
Taking an hour rest or a full long rest?
Oh, jeez. So, what do you need?
Where did the looking at the I mentally to get be able to use some spells a long rest, but I do have a smattering still available. But um, how are you doing health wise?
I'm not looking so hot. I am pretty hurt, but pretty hurt.
Well, if you want to just kind of go in and take a peek, we could do a short rest and
Okay.
sneak in and leave once we see something.
Fair.
But
Okay. I'm down for a short rest. Um,
remember, there's a big old bear there. Almost tore me in half with one swipe. I don't know where
well,
that fucking bear came from.
I've got this dragon slayer. It can also be a bear slayer as well. Uh, maybe we can, whatever happened there, we can get Alva back to her senses. Um, so yeah, I guess we'll take a short rest before we go
Okay.
in. So I guess we just click this button.
Yeah, you click that short rest button, and at the bottom of that, you'll see some diamonds. That is how
Mhm.
many
Oh
hit
yeah.
dice you use.
Oh, look at that.
So technically, you would only have like 3 or 4, I think, but new character sheet, you can have them all.
I think I
Nice.
had 4.
Mine 4, 5, I have
There were
7.
7, and I only used 3.
Yeah, there you go. So you can each use as many as you want. That's perfectly fine. As you take a
I'm
short
not
rest here, a little respite,
There we go.
as our view turns to a couple of others. One heavy armor, another in darkened cloth. If Dan and Eric want to describe your characters.
Sure. You would see a tall, um, tall-ish, kind of, on the thinner side, string binky, string. beanie would be the word I would use. Uh, Figure in dark cloth with gold embellishment. Um, Long, uh, white hair with almost a bit of a like a light purple hue to it, but it's mostly white. Uh, Purple skin, uh, gold eyes. He's a drow. Um, yeah, handsome. I only play handsome characters.
Fair enough.
And you'd see a dragonborn that's literally like almost 7 feet tall, white scales, big, large, piercing blue eyes, just towering over this drow.
Yeah, and he may be tall for a drow. Drow are usually like 5 foot, like 1. But this dragonborn obviously towers over. As you two are walking down this hall, looking for signs of, well, looking for signs of what you're looking for. A long hall with no doors open, dust still kind of covering them. You would see this bit of water at the end of the hallway. As it kind of lapping up, you would see a large blue-skinned hydra. I think like I don't remember how many, 11 heads? I don't remember how many. It had a bunch of heads when you guys killed it. Plenty of heads. Some of them removed, and it looks like it has been worked over several times over to, like, chunks of meat have been cut out of it.
Well, somebody fuck this thing up.
I'm glad it is dead. Wouldn't want to have to fight that thing.
Yeah, we'd have been in the shit.
Just the two of us, definitely.
Maybe it was my cousins. They were somewhere up around here.
From what I've seen of them, they don't seem like the type that would be able to survive this, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's true. They're a bunch of dumb fuckers. Ah, maybe somebody else down here.
They did mention there was another group, so probably them, if they're still alive.
Yeah, perhaps. Maybe we should keep going then. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go.
As this
Caliban.
hallway splits 2 different directions, one a smaller hallway to the northwest and a wider, longer hallway to the northeast.
Which way you reckon?
Uh,
And look around for tracks.
yeah. Look
It's
around for any
both
sign
you
of.
guys give me a perception or survival check.
Okay.
Perception. Nope.
Not Misty
looks like-
Step.
Sorry, that was an
No, you're good.
I scroll clicked. Perception.
The water just kind of lapping up over this. With an 11, that is good enough as Isabel wasn't very worried about not leaving marks, not thinking they'd be followed down here. You would see a small trail of blood from this large hydra heading to the northeast to a door along up there.
Look, it's a trail of blood.
Let's see. It should be fresh, so let's just follow it.
It does look fresh.
Gonna follow the blood trail.
Oh, I'm following you, buddy.
As you
All right.
follow the trail, you guys have control of your tokens, right?
Let me go.
Second.
Yep.
Traveling in darkness.
Yeah.
All right. So he's gonna move all the way down to the slowly.
Seeing another door across the way, unopened. You definitely notice several footmarks around the door that you're in question. A light blood trail going there, probably dripping fresh meat, you would imagine. As Isabel and Mel finish your short rest, start heading out. As the pair outside would see the door open and a tall, well, you would see Isabel and Mel step out, and right as Isabel and Mel step out, you would see to your right what they described earlier. A white dragonborn followed by a drow in robes.
Who the
Isabel
fuck
would,
are they?
yeah, Isabel would look over and be like, "Ah, for God's sake, we can't get a break." And I grab my sword.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's with the sword?
Hey.
I'm Galen
Right.
Esham at your service, where we were sent here because by the town
Well,
about
one of
missing
you was.
people and about missing people and a group of adventurers that went missing too.
From Phandalin?
From Phandelver, yes. It's been a few days.
Who sent you? The
Town
barkeep?
the town master and a dwarf researcher.
Damn, people always getting in our business.
Well, my name's Hailrine Hemlefeld. You can call me Haley. We just kind of met down here. I was at Gibbets Crossing, doing some investigation on some weird goblin shit. Lots of psychic stuff. Very strange. You may have run into my cousins and my uncle.
Were they down here looking for their father?
Right, that's my uncle.
He's a crazy son of a bitch. Or at
Hmm.
least he was when he was here.
He wasn't always. There's definitely strange things going about. Which is why it's hastened my investigation. I joined this tall fella here because he not only was down here, he looked like good protection.
I did also tell your cousin that I would help them avenge their whoever did that to your uncle.
Yes,
As
vengeance.
as they're all talking, both getting kind of like impatient. She's like tapping her foot a bit. She brings her sword out more and she goes, "Listen, wonderful story, beautiful backstories. Love the narrative. Uh, Mel, do we really have time for this?"
We didn't get in a fight, but you guys were here to help us? Follow us.
Yeah, okay. If you want to be helpful, if you want to be useful, again, amazing narratives. Uh, we gotta go. We gotta go save some of our teammates. So are you in or are you out?
Lead the way.
Yeah, I'm
It's
in.
my duty to protect.
Well, just so you know what we're going up against. 3 undead, well, 3 ghosts, dwarven ghosts, real powerful.
Yeah,
Took out a pretty
we don't
strong
need any.
party I was a part of. Why I felt scared me. I don't usually get afraid.
Yeah, and you know what? If you guys are scared of jokes, we don't need anybody pissing their pants. So again,
There's
ooh, spooky. We gotta
there's
go.
nothing
So
wrong
you're in or
with
you're out.
being scared, but you have to get your bearings back and fight back.
I
There's
look
nothing wrong with
over.
pissing your pants as long as you're drunk. Uh,
I look at
anyway,
both of them, and I look up at the dragon board, and I say, "I think Zadfield's gonna like you. I think he'll really like you,
uh,
you religious types." Anyway,
Religious.
Yeah.
yeah, Mel, if you could lead the way, I'm I'm getting eager. My sword is ready.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
As
let's
you
get to our friends.
start heading on, leading them back, I do want to go ahead and give inspiration to both Mel and Isabel for their RP conversation earlier. Loved it.
Thank you.
And with Mel leading the way back,
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
that's smart.
That's weird.
As your what does your mage armor look like as you cast it? Because yours is a little different.
Yeah. So when I cast it, I just basically make like a circular motion with my wrist and snap my finger, and it's almost like a clear marble bubble thing. Energy, you see it, and then it just kind of fades.
And you do have a little slider on your character
Right.
sheet for mage armor. But as Mel kind of leads you all back to this room, you would see 14 skeletal dwarves, some with their rib cages cracked open, revealing gems in each of them. Large gems.
Uh, I'm gonna
So if I think
look at.
right
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Mel.
and
And be like,
how
Jesus
everything
Christ!
goes, let me try this door. I think it might get us in there.
All right, just be careful. I'm right behind you.
Mel attempts to open the door.
As you try to open that door to the north side, it's locked. The heavy stone door is locked.
Mel, you sure this was the door?
No, it was my guess. It was a way of just quickly taking a peek. If you go through that door, where I caught, what's your name again?
Gallon.
Vagabond?
Gallonishim. Gallon.
Galad?
Gallon.
Okay. You two, how rested and healthy are you two? Because we're underneath this kind of fucked up.
Oh, I'm pretty healthy.
As good as ever.
Okay.
I
So,
remains.
last thing I saw was a very angry bear and those ghosts. When we go through that door to the left, you'll see a crypt of a bunch of slabs. Go to the other end of that. There's a door, and in that door should be where our comrades were last seen, and also where the 3 ghosts were seen.
Right. Well,
Anybody kind of
you said.
stealthy and want to take a look?
I ain't stealthy at all, not with this armor.
Oh,
You, trial boy?
yeah, I'm a bit stealthy, I suppose.
Well, if you, yeah, but I don't want you up in the lead. That's
Do you really need to be stealthy? I believe whoever is down there, they probably still know you guys are around. What do you
mm,
think?
been about an hour or so. Who knows?
Listen, I'm
We
getting
were
kind of
just planning
worried.
to take a look. So if you want to get into a hacking session with these things, I wouldn't encourage it, but if
One.
so, y-
Let's
uh,
just go in.
Isabella, you and
Galan.
Kalach, Kalach,
Mhm.
please take the lead.
I'll take the lead.
I'm gonna turn to Mel and be like, "You trust this guy already? We gotta get in there. We gotta get our friends."
No, I think they're dead.
All right. Galan would go in the door and look around.
Yeah, looking down the long hall, filled with slabs. There's extremely darkened space in here.
I'm
No,
gonna follow behind
With your
Galan.
lit sword.
Yes, because oh wait, Mel, did you light my sword or did you light something else? I just want to double check.
yeah, so I'll switch the light from Hue. I don't think I still have Hue, do I?
You do, but can't use it.
Okay. So, yeah, I cast it on Isabella's Dragon Slayer.
Okay. Thank you. I love being able to have sight. Wonderful.
Okay, you see that door on the other side, down the hallway,
Yeah.
side of the room?
You'd see
That's
in
the
the
door.
darkness a door ajar at the end of the northeast of this hall.
All right, let's go there and open the door. You would
Sam,
slowly
behind
walk
you.
up there
The door is
and
ajar.
push it open.
And it pushes open to another door that is shut fully.
Okay. Not knowing what's inside, he will cast a Shield of Fate on himself.
Okay. As you have, I didn't make you a slider for that, but your AC increases by 2. As what does your shield of faith look like?
He would just as if he was praying, just put his hands to get his claws together, and his armor would just start shining. All the gold and silver of his armor would just shine
Okay.
for a few seconds. All right, and he's gonna go in and open the door.
As you open the door, a sword strike falls directly next to you. Where's your sword at? With advantage. Not any better. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
As you get struck for 7 points of slashing damage. Seeing an armored figure step forward, covered in dried blood, mangled, ripped apart, pale skin, armored Zadkiel. And we're going to roll some initiative.
Yeah.
Or sorry. What is that?
Do I roll as Alva?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no, Mel. I wish there was mulligans. I really do, like in golf.
Nice. What are we missing on here? Oh, it didn't add theirs. That's interesting.
White. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, right.
there we go.
Right.
There you go. As Hailrine,
Yeah.
you were up first, hearing the clang of metal.
All right. I will move up to the doorway, see what's going on. Maybe like seeing this obvious fucking obvious monstrous undead thing. So be like, who the fuck is that? And it'll throw a firebolt.
All right.
Do,
Unleashing a small blast of fire. Getting a crit. Roll some crit damage. If it'll let you. For 26. As Isabel looking over and seeing Zadkiel slash towards this dragonborn. Zadkiel, expressionless, head even kind of down a little bit, just gets engulfed in flames as he falls to the ground, burning.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck?
Surprise!
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love the flames that have been drawn on.
Anything else for Haley?
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. It's gonna take us to my claw, and then Alva. You would see, well, Isabel would see a familiar face of Alva wearing a silvered crown. Alva, if you'll go ahead and roll me a call lightning. As clouds start to cover the entirety of the ceilings in here, this drow with floppy horns, wearing a crown atop her head, eyes light up, crackling with lightning. I will need all three of you guys to give me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Dexterity save.
And almost like Alva's voice, but using another kind of comes from it as well.
It doesn't let me click.
Sorry, I was gonna ask Steven. I see at the top it says dexterity, one says ability, one is save. Am I clicking save?
Yes, because of dexterity save.
Yeah, but it doesn't do
Yes.
anything.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Click on
Not working.
click on the other one.
That thing either.
Nothing. Do we just roll then with dice?
Interesting. Yeah, just roll a dice. You got your modifier right there. Roll a d20. Old school.
Oh, look at us.
6. No, definitely not.
As Isabel will take 6 points of lightning damage. Both Haley and Galen take 13 points of lightning damage. And Galen, don't forget you do have your arcane shield because you cast mage armor.
Right.
You would see this drow call out, or not drow, this tiefling call out, and two voices echoing out. You dare defile my rest, defile the tomb. You will die here. And then slinks back into darkness. That'll take us to Isabel.
Whoop, sorry. So when Zadkiel was being killed in front of me,
Yep, burned
Uh,
alive.
did-
Or burned.
would
or dead.
I was his body language and the way his body was very obvious that he was undead? Some sort
I
of
would say
death,
you
or
only
no?
saw it for a split second, so it's hard to tell.
Okay. So I really want to stay in character.
But you
So I'm
did
gonna
also see
yeah
Alva call down lightning and strike on each of you.
yeah. So I'm gonna kind of turn to Haley, and I'm gonna kind of like push him a bit and be like, "What the hell are you doing? That was one of our friends. Like, what the hell?"
He's fucking monstrous.
Uh,
He's missing pieces.
DM, do I have to roll to actually push? I want to use an
You
action
don't
to stay in
roll.
character. Okay.
But Haley would.
Yeah.
A dexterity or a strength save to avoid being pushed by Isabel.
Sure, we'll do Dex. So that's a 5.
Are you trying to push him prone or push him away?
Push him away.
Okay. Haley, you get pushed away.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And that does only take up one of your attacks.
Yes. Yep. I'm also going to try and make my way in. I know I have 30 feet of movement, but you're going to consider going through the two bodies being.
I would say going through Galen would the tight space. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check to shove your way through.
Athletics? I'm going to do an athletics then.
16. Yeah, it will take 10 feet of movement. I need a dex save as you step onto a flaming Zadkiel.
Oh, I'm going to roll a d20 for that.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting that the saves don't work now.
Weird.
They fix one thing, they break another. You would
Give me
take
my damage.
5 points of fire damage as you just kind of this blazing inferno that was Zadkiel. Looking inside, you would see White claws ready. Or actually, claws in one hand, outstretched even further than before, like almost like his fur and skin had been pushed back on his fingers. Other hand holding that staff ready to strike. But his head is like kind of down, sunken. His muscles are limp, for lack of a better term.
I'm gonna try and put out the fire on Zad.
I would say you don't have an action to do so.
Ooh.
Because you started your action with attack, with pushing.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I within 30 feet of Alva right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would be.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna use. This is I still have a bonus action, correct?
You do.
Okay, I would like to use Know Your Enemy. I just kind of want to know the strengths and the immunities and resistances. I'll post it in the chat here. So as a bonus action, you can discern certain strengths and weaknesses of a creature.
Eyeing her up and down. Her body is one that is resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay.
Other than that, no resistances, no immunities, no vulnerabilities.
Okay, and I guess I should have asked, did I just get the vulnerabilities for Alba's quote unquote normal form, or the one I'm suspecting she's possessed with?
In her form as she is now, whatever that means to you.
Damn. Okay. Okay. What I'm
As you see
so
her.
okay, as I see her. Okay. Um. Um. I still have movement though.
There'll be. You got like 5
I
or 10 feet. I'd say 10 feet.
yeah,
Because you had to push
5, 10 or
past Galen.
yep.
As you
Do it.
run
Oh,
past White Claw, he is going to lash out with his Staff of Defense. Two-handed.
There's something that I can do here though with that.
You got a 10 if it makes you feel any better.
Okay, then I won't do it. Yeah, that misses.
As his body was never great at using weapons. Seems like even in re-death, he still isn't.
Yeah, that sucks.
Anything else for Isabel?
I'm going to use. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to this new chart.
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah,
Trust
new
me.
sheet.
Yeah.
New sheet, who dis?
Thanks for your. Yeah, new sheet. Who dis? Thanks for your patience, guys. Okay. I want to do an action surge.
Action surge? Yeah, what are you doing with your action when you surge?
I just used all my movement though.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're where you are.
I am where I am.
You don't have to action
I'm not
surge.
going. I'm not going to action surge.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
That'll take us to Galen. If you'll... What are you doing?
He's probably gonna go and cross the fire. At least
Alright.
he can go into the
Give
room
me a...
for now.
Give me a dexterity save.
So let's do this. Also, I just realized that I got this. Is it aura of protection? I can send it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Which increases saves, I know.
Yeah.
Increases everyone's saves as long as you're with him by 2.
Oh.
Yeah, you hop over this fire, no problem. As a creature born of cold, you know how to avoid it.
In that case, he's gonna go right there, and he's going to try to hit White Claw right there.
All right. Pulling out a weapon.
A long sword.
All right.
And using it two-handed.
Into kind of like a knight stance.
Yeah.
23 will absolutely hit White Claw.
Did I do damage or sap?
Click on damage. Sap is just to show what it does. He has minus disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh, okay.
For 14 points of damage as you cut into this zombie version of White Claw. It doesn't bleed the way it should. It's more of a congealed blood spilling out of his body as you cut into him. This cat's definitely dead. Or undead.
Right. And that's gonna be it for now. He's just going to stand there.
Alright. Gonna take us to a dead Zadkiel. And Mel in the back room. In darkness. It is so dark as your light source went into the other room.
Yeah, I'm not used to being in the dark. That's weird. That's 10 feet. Is that door open?
It is.
Okay.
I'd say there would be 10 feet too.
Okay.
There's a Haley right there.
Mhm. And I see a burning corpse.
You would see a burning corpse. Hard to tell what it is under the fire, but it is burning.
10 more feet.
As you run it, walk in, getting closer to it, looks like Zadkiel.
Okay, she's got a pretty high fucking wisdom, so it's starting to make sense. She jumps over Zadkiel, I guess, to get past him.
Give me a dex save, or roll a d20 and add your dex modifier. You will take 5 points of fire damage hopping over the fire.
Ow.
But you're in the room, seeing White Claw get stabbed. I totally forgot. Galen, you could have attacked another time. Because 7th level. Extra attack. But you would see White Claw being stabbed by Galen as his body is just not reacting to it. This thunderous area around Alva to the south. What are you doing?
Yeah, she's gonna. And she sees Alva over there with that crown on.
Yeah.
Did Mel ever hear Alvy's speech?
You would have heard that call out. Half of it seemed like Alva's voice. And actually, Isabel, I should tell you one more thing. She's resistant to psychic damage at the moment.
Oh, okay, that's good. Thanks.
Yep.
I'll write that down.
Okay, so yeah, Mel's gonna cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
Pulling out her holy symbol and be gone, foul creatures. And she's going to use it against White Fang and Alvi.
Alva seems very much alive. But White Claw will definitely make a save.
Okay. So Alvy's totally unaffected by it.
Yeah. As neither is White Claw. Pulling out your holy symbol, this energy pulses out. It has no effect. I believe it might still do damage at this level.
Yeah, I think it might. 1 second.
Because now you have like burn undead or whatever.
Mm-hmm. No, it doesn't really say anything. It just says make saving throw.
So if you go to your features and traits, you'll have that seer undead. Whenever the turn undead, you can roll a number of d8s equal to your wisdom modifier and add the rolls together. Each undead that fails it. Okay, so they have to fail it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So otherwise it would do that damage. Anything else for
So it
Mel?
behaves a lot like the cantrips. It's all or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Save or suck.
Mm-hmm.
Staying put there.
Yeah, she's not going to climb up on that slab of
Fair
that
enough.
slab, so she will stay next to the burning corpse.
That'll take us to Haley. Hailrine.
Alright. Let's see here. Haley is going to move back to the edge of the doorway here. Looking in, can I see Alba? Right? I can see her.
You see what you see.
Oh, I see her on my.
You do because you have control over her.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then.
Let me open that. But yeah, you do not see her.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna try to. I like to try to enter the room. I like to try to jump over the corpse. Can I do it into that space next to
That's the only
Gallon?
space to go. Give me a
Yeah.
dexterity save.
All right.
As you jump over,
11.
you're going to take 2 points of fire damage onto your shield there, as it's just absorbed into whatever you got going on.
Okay. And looking in the room here, I see this dead cat in front of me, but I see this really. I guess Alva looks kind of
Not dead.
crazy. Not that crazy crown and horns. I'm gonna cast the Autolu's Resilience Sphere on her.
Is there even a save on that?
I think there's a deck save. Check, make sure. One second. Features and traits. That's not features and traits and spells.
Mm-hmm.
If it's an unwilling feature, show more.
Dex save.
Dex
So
save.
Alva, if you'll give me a dex save, roll a d20 and add your dexterity to it. +2. As what does this look like?
You see Haley kind of like make a ball in his hand, like a ball like that he's holding in his profile picture there,
Okay.
and he just hucks it, and it goes whoop, like expands, being semi-transparent with her inside of it.
All right. As it just kind of, you would see Alva trapped in a sphere.
And that'll end my turn. And I get some HP back in my shield.
You do.
This will be
That'll take us to White Claw. White Claw is going to lash out at Galen. Using his handy dandy staff of defense. Sorry. Getting a whopping 6 against.
Definitely doesn't hit.
Yep. Missing this undead just doesn't make eye contact, just kind of staring blankly at you all. That'll take us to Alva. Which should have seen this one coming, huh? Ignore that. I was trying to close something. This is a toughie. Can't damage you. Then that is a toughie.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
no.
No, 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 no.
High level spells, guys. They do things. So tell you what. Alvi is going to start Boy.
Maybe Elvie doesn't feel like a turn.
Shut it down.
Or
I'll be right.
rather the ghost who's trapped in a bubble. It's like that movie Bubble Boy.
I love Bubble Boy.
Oh, I like that movie.
Yeah.
That's Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
The one from '74, not the
Uh,
2001.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen the one from '74. I should. I should
The one
watch
with
that.
John Travolta?
No, that's cool.
It's really kind of
crazy.
cheesy.
So you would see light start radiating around her as Patch is going to give Alva the 1 buff. Won't help her for now.
Wait.
So Alva, you get +1 to everything for the next minute.
Oh, what?
Thanks, Patch.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yep. You would see her. Boy, just one of those. This is a tough one, guys. Very tough one. Very, very tough one.
Shut down.
Yeah, you would see her start emanating bits of moonlight around her, trying to say something, but you can't hear outside of the bubble she's in. Ending her turn. Call Lightning's still running, but she can't damage anyone outside of the bubble. Nothing she does can damage anyone outside of the bubble. Otherwise, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside of it. Physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier. So yeah, that'll end her turn as moonlight starts to shed in the space, taking us to Isabel.
So 2 things. One, Patch, we just brought in 2 new characters. We don't I don't want us all to die again. I'm so
Yeah,
scared.
it's giving you a challenge. I mean, Alva's in a bubble. I don't know what you're gonna do to her. Isabel, what's going on?
Yeah, secondly, so did I hear that correctly that I can't physically hurt her?
You don't know.
Physically?
You see this bubble
Okay.
appear around Alva.
Okay, I'm gonna, like I said, I like staying in character, so I'm gonna stay in character. I'm gonna walk up right to her.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be mad while I'm doing it.
She looks
I'm
so
gonna be
pissed
like,
right now.
I'm really pissed, and I'm like, do you not see what's happening around you? Are you not computing? Are you even here? Like, do you not see Zad's on fire? He's like, what's going on with White Claw? And we had to kill our gnome friend before. I know, not gnome, but whatever.
Dwarf.
And dwarf. And you're pulling this bullshit on us, and I am not going to hit her with my sword. I'm just gonna punch her in the face, and
As you go
I'm
to
gonna
try to
knock her
punch
out.
her, you just slam right into this sphere that is around her. This translucent sphere of dark energy. And she's banging on the side of it as well, just trying to yell. You just hear that muffled.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try pushing her. Can I push her?
Absolutely.
Or yeah, I'm gonna push her.
The ball goes
throw.
rolling into the wall as you push her. As it's just like it's one of those rolly ball things. Essentially, you just push and it rolls into the wall.
Would you consider those both attacks? Like
Yeah.
my action and my bonus action?
Your action, at least.
My action, at least? Okay, let me just see. Bonus action. Let's see. Where to use know your enemy? This. Okay, when I was punching it,
Mm-hmm.
did it
Yeah.
make a mark on it or anything?
Nope. It's a
Oh.
bubble of force.
Got a disintegrate handy? That's about it.
That's the only thing that can get through it. As seeming like it's this impenetrable ball that she's rolling around in. Actually, as you punch her, roll me a. Do. Oh, never mind. Nah. Anyways, what are you doing?
Kind of excited what you're gonna do. God, what can I do?
Not much. Well, there's nothing you can do.
I'm going to go in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
Did I notice she was really trying, like she was tapping on the bubble too? Like did
Uh-huh.
I notice what kind of
Yeah.
face she had?
She
Was it a
looks
face of terror?
anger.
Anger?
Yeah, she looks pissed.
Okay. All right, this might be kind of dumb, but I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay.
I'm going to take my sword back out
Okay.
and I'm going to be like you're angry right now? That's what you are? You better be. And I'm going to take a slash at this bubble that's around her. Just cuz
Taking a
I'm going to
slash,
be
it just
like,
kind of clangs off of it.
"Oh my god." And I'm going to call for I'm just going to be like to Mel, because I'm still referring to Mel. I'm like, Mel, I can't get her. Like, what's going on? And then I'll end my turn.
That'll take us to Galen.
He is going to detect White Claw again.
All
For
right.
the smite, I can do it after.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd be like, I'm gonna throw a smite on there.
All right, so we are going.
That's how all of the smites work, but only once per turn.
So longsword, two-handed.
25 is gonna hit White Claw. And so this is when you would say, I want to smite or not.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna smite this one.
Okay. For 8 points of damage, as you run White Claw through. I don't know why I rolled a d8. Because I was thinking about 8. He somehow is still alive. As you're sure that should have ended him, but he's not dead yet. Not re-dead yet, you know.
That's an action.
Well, that's part of your attack action, so you do have 2 attacks for your attack action.
Oh, okay, then.
As the
So we're
extra
gonna try
attack
again.
feature. 12 is going to miss him.
Then that's gonna be it.
Which will take us to Mel. Standing next to a burning Zadkiel and Galen just trying to stab White Claw. White Claw's non-reactive to it, but what are you doing? Also, Alva's in a bubble.
I missed it. Who put her in the bubble? Or how'd she get in the bubble?
Hailrine put her in the bubble.
Oh, okay. And having witnessed Isabella do all of that.
Yep, trying to bash into it, no effect.
So, yeah, Mel's going to try to do a firebolt against White Fang.
Okay.
Mhm.
23 gonna hit.
Okay. I only meant the first.
Right.
Oh, there was such a delay. And then the
For
damage.
20 points of damage. Yeah, absolutely. As he gets incinerated, much like Zadkiel was just a moment ago. Burning up.
God, this place has got to stink with all that hair burning.
Yep. And blood, smell of burning iron.
Ugh.
Mhm. Mel is going to try to sneak through Galan
Yeah, you can move through
and
Galen.
end up over here.
Absolutely. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's all.
That'll take us to Hailrine.
No, wait. And she yells out to Isabella. Isabella, what she said was what the ghosts said. I think she's possessed. I think Mel's wise enough to put those things together.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Haley.
That's all.
Helly will say, "That's your friend in there. I'm gonna keep her in there till she calms the fuck down."
Can I respond now or on my turn? Because the
I don't
speech
care.
thing is a second. Okay.
Is Haley doing anything, though?
No,
All right.
just keeping her in the ball.
Okay. Well, I would respond to Haley and be like, well, maybe if you took her out of this bubble boy ball, we would all fucking calm down. And then I'm just like mad.
You
All
watch
right.
your temper there, little fighter.
So essentially, you guys have a minute. What are you doing?
So Haley would say, "So what you're telling me is your friend's possessed?"
I say that she's possessed. She's saying what the ghost said. So if we get her out, if we put Alvy down and don't with non-critical, we're going to have to deal with the ghost afterwards.
Because right now, nothing can touch her. So we're at a bit of an impasse.
For
I
like
could let her go.
45 seconds.
Yeah.
Actually, probably like 35 now.
Right.
We can deal
Let
with
her-
her. Let her. Yeah, let her out.
Let her go.
We can deal
I'm
with
gonna
it.
go there with the impatient fighter, and we're gonna knock her unconscious.
Okay.
Let the ghost out.
And I will end concentration.
So we'll
I
start
know.
with Haley's turn.
Okay.
Everyone could move if you wanted to.
Yeah. Well, Galen would have went down there. Just like right,
I'm gonna stay
there.
where I am.
Okay. She would have turned into a bear at this point.
Oh, what?
Yep.
There's that
So
fucking bear.
Absolutely. Al, will give yourself 21 temporary hit points. Haley, you drop concentration. You're up first. What are you doing?
I will. I'll firebolt her.
Okay. Throw a firebolt. Uh, 15 is going to be a miss. As this bear expertly dodges your bolt of flames.
Just a barrel. And I don't know.
Isn't the bear's armor class 12?
No, remember, now your AC is now 17 when you shapeshift.
Oh, it's for all animals. Okay.
For all animals. So if you're a mouse, AC 17.
Okay. Crazy.
Okay, crazy.
Also, Alva, I would like you to go ahead and check off a little thing under your attacks for... Well, actually, you don't have it. I'll have to make you one. I will make you one eventually. Anything else for Haley?
Not yet.
That'll take us to Alva. Alva, as a bear, go ahead and make a bite and a claw attack. As biting out at Galen, missing. Clawing out at Isabel, missing. As a bonus action, you got bonus actions, right? Yeah. Nope, that's it. That'll end your turn. Taking us to Isabel. +1. Still love, yeah.
Alrighty.
16 and a 15. Missing either one. Isabel, you're up.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing
Mm-hmm.
anything. All right. So I guess I gotta make a bear go unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my Dragon Slayer and I'm going to make a non-lethal attack with it,
All right.
if that's possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Try and just
is
bump her
there
on the head.
exactly? Is there a certain button on this new sheet that I have to select to do non-lethal?
No, you just tell me right now.
Okay,
Right, just
cool.
like that. Not
I
Baldur's Gate
will
3 where you
commit.
need to hit buttons for that.
I feel so called out. Uh,
As you should.
yeah. Oh
A
my.
25 will hit her.
All right, and then the damage. What's this graze? Oh, I've seen that.
If you click on it, you'll see what it does. Even if you miss, you do damage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I remember talking about this.
Yep.
Damage 13.
For 13 points of damage, Alva.
All right, and I'm gonna hit again, non-lethally.
All right, swinging out again. Actually, give me a Constitution save real quick. I believe it's Constitution. Yeah, Constitution save.
Let's see if that.
Before, as you slash into this bear, this arcing of light shoots out.
What die would that be?
It's a D20. Everything is a D20 except for damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't affect you at all.
Okay, cool. I like that. And I'm gonna go for a Dragon Slayer, non-lethal attack.
You got really quiet, but I heard you. Dragon Slayer, non-lethal
Amazing.
attack.
Non-lethal, go!
27 will also hit.
Oh my goodness.
I'll need another con save, as Alva takes 14 points of damage.
Okay, and another Constitution save from me?
Yes.
Okay.
What is your con bonus?
I have a... Oh, okay.
Looking at a DC 16.
Let's see what I... So is the con bonus the one that is the
Where it says
number-
save?
Oh my goodness, what am I supposed to be looking at? Yeah, where it says save, it has +5.
Okay, so a 17, you are good.
Yeah.
Roll me some damage. You already did. Yeah, 14 points of damage. Anything else for Isabel?
That will be it.
All right, that'll take us to Galen.
He's gonna hit the back end of his sword, not to go.
Trying to knock
Lethal?
this bear out.
Fuck that bear.
14 is going to be a miss.
He's got a second attack, right? Or
Yep,
he has
every
to hit.
time.
All right, and he's gonna use the backhand, and that's
An 11. You're getting Zadkiel's first rolls.
Yeah.
When he first started.
And as a bonus action,
Yeah.
he's going to. Oh, where the hell is it? Oh, I was having it right here with my spells. He's going to reach over to Isabel's weapon and cast magic weapon on her sword.
It is already a magical weapon.
It's already a magical weapon. It doesn't stack up.
No, you touch a non-magical weapon.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that. In that case, I guess he's gonna do it on his own weapon.
All right. And making your own weapon, you get +1 to attack and damage rolls.
All right, and that'll be it.
That'll take us to Mel.
1 second. Yeah, Mel's gonna throw a firebolt.
Okay.
Freaking hate that bear.
16 just misses.
Told you I hate the bear.
As it's roaring out. Anything else for Mel?
She just says, I fucking hate that bear.
That'll
That's
take us to Hailrine.
I'll toss another firebolt.
All right, let's see it. 13 is also gonna miss as this bear is dodging firebolts left and right, swords aside from Isabel's.
Fucking
Yeah.
bear, dude. I'm just like imagining the
Dancing bear.
Yeah.
And St. Bear, yes.
It's like somersault. Yeah, I guess that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. That'll take us to Alva. Alva as a... Yeah. So I want you to give me another more attacks with the bear. The bear.
Bite and claw.
Bite and claw. Please. Getting a +1. Gonna go for Isabel. Getting a 17 and an 11 to hit Isabel.
The 17 hits. The other one does not.
All right. As this bite hits you, Alva, roll some damage for that bite and roll me 2d6. As you get bit for 6 points of piercing, plus 6 more points of radiant damage as this bear bites into you. This light arcs out around. That will actually end the bear's turn, taking us to Isabel.
All right. Non-lethally with Dragon Slayer yet again.
Okay.
But this time, I'm going to make it a heavy. Let's do the. It's oh my gosh, how do I forget the name of it? I'm going to do a second wind. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Heavy weapon. Is it heavy weapon mastery? No, it's not. Which one is? Look at I leave to get
Anytime
married,
you
and now
attack
I
with your
can't-
greatsword, hit that heavy weapon mastery.
Okay. Right. Okay. I'm going to get up. No, it's not. Hey, I haven't checked off though.
It should be
Is
checked
that-
on if you're attacking with your greatsword.
Yep.
A 13 is going to miss, but you still do the graze damage.
Mhm.
as you do damage equal to your ability modifier. So what is
Ability
your
modifier for which one?
your strength modifier? It still does damage equal to your strength modifier.
It says I have a
That's
+4
4.
for ability. Yeah.
So you, Alva takes 4 points of damage from that. Isabel, I need a Constitution save.
Alrighty.
+6. Is that right?
Constitution +5.
+5.
And she's got the +2 from Galen too. The oral protection.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Feeling this
+2.
this aura of light. Yeah, you are not affected by the bright light around.
Amazing. And I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
Let me try and figure this out. Why is it not?
Your mic keeps going in and out.
Yeah, it just keeps going far away. I don't know why. I'll fix that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No, you're good.
Because I want to take that risk. I want to do the Dragon Slayer attack. Well, use my Dragon Slayer to do the heaven. Isn't it the heavy weapon mastery?
Every
Taking that
time you
risk?
attack with your Dragon Slayer, you should have the heavy weapon mastery checked on.
Okay, amazing.
No matter what, anytime you attack with a two-handed weapon that's heavy, you have that.
Okay. What am I?
Every time.
Every single time.
Mm-hmm. There's no risk for it anymore. It just increases the damage flat out.
All right. Okay, I'm just gonna attack.
It's not +10, but 16 also just misses the bear.
Damn.
An artful dodger.
But I still get that graze, right?
You still get the graze as the
Yeah.
Alva takes 4 points of slashing damage.
There we go. And that'll be it for me.
That'll take us to roll me a con save. You get +7 to it right now, whatever you roll. You're good. Galen.
Okay.
Gonna try again with longsword.
All right, stabbing out. 14's gonna miss.
Another hit, and he's not.
An 11's gonna be a miss. This bear's dodging everything.
Let's see. That's an action.
So a bonus action and movement.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find a way. If I got any bonus action that I can. That would be useful right now. That's an action. That's bonus action, and you still got it. Yeah, nope. That's gonna be it because there's nothing you can do.
All right, Mel.
Mm-hmm.
Tossing a firebolt. 25's gonna hit
Yay!
for 11 points of damage to Alva. And Mel, I need a Constitution save. It'll be a D20 as Mel's blinded. This flash of light arcs out towards her. Anything else for Mel?
I can't say.
That'll take us to Elrine.
All right. Hell, Ryan, I go down. You two fuckers can't hit shit, can you? Cast fairy fire on the bear.
Okay. Mel, give me a dex save with the bear.
Hmm?
Or not Mel. Alva, sorry. I'm dumb.
I'm blind.
You're blind. The bear is lit up with fairy fire. All attacks are going to have advantage against it. Anything else for Hailrine? As these little fairy fire lights light up and stick. Actually, we'll need Galen and Isabel to give me deck saves as well because of the area.
And they save. It's 5 be +5. So. $18.
18's good.
Am I doing a d20 roll for this, or am I
Yeah.
pressing one of the skill? Okay.
Yep. The
Ooh.
deck save.
Oh!
Isabel is also lit up by these fairy fire bits.
Woohoo!
Anything else for Hailrine?
Nope, that's it.
As the bear starts to shapeshift back into Alva's form, seeing that crown, immediately starts muttering an incantation. And her form starts to grow bigger, pressing against the walls in here. Isabel, you've seen this before. Mel, you can't see what's going on here. As Galen and Isabel are pushed backwards as the mighty form of this bear shifts into, into a giant ape.
Motherfucker.
Mother of.
We're going to take our little 5-10 minute break here, folks.
This is amazing.
So stick around. We'll be back in a few with a brand new giant ape who has +1 to all things. So,
But it's
yeah.
covered in fairy fire.
It is covered in fairy fire. That is true.
But I'm covered in fire.
The good
I'm
news
curious.
is it can't attack right now.
Is it getting damage from White Fang's
I would
burning
say
corpse?
I would say the fires were out. That was mostly just an obstacle for you guys.
Okay.
Or funsies. But we'll take our little 5-10 minute break here, folks. So stick around. We'll be back in a few. All right, folks. We are back in it, and last we left after having an undead Zadkiel, an undead White Claw, and a possessed Alva to contend with, a brief moment of a respite as this newly known drow put Ghost Alva in a bubble. And you guys prepared your assault. Ghost Alva turned into a bear and was dodging a lot of hits, but now turned into a giant fucking ape. Isabel, you're up first, getting pushed back into space here. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Damn.
Giant freaking ape.
Guys, I'm gonna still make my non-lethal attacks. I'm gonna keep up with it.
Well, yeah, it does the same amount of damage as a regular attack.
Yeah,
So you're
fine.
good.
So here we go. I'm gonna go in with one of those non-lethals.
22 is gonna hit. You actually have advantage if you want to roll again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because this ape is shining in light.
Oh man, I'll roll again.
Just to see if you crit. Well, don't hit advantage for the second. Jeez. 22 is gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. For 17 points of damage. Do you have all of the stuff clicked? You do. I see it. For 17 points of damage to this giant ape. I do need the giant ape to make a Constitution save. Isabel, keep going.
Yes, but I'm going to.
Mel would also no longer be blinded, before I forget.
I'm no longer blinded?
Yeah. Isabel?
Okay.
I'm gonna use. Gosh, what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna do a little attack here.
20
Why is it
will hit.
still amazing? And I will damage.
For 16 more points of damage to this giant ape, whittling it away as it's just roaring, still wearing that crown as it enlarged to fit this ape.
Cool. And I'm gonna go. Okay, was that my bonus action?
That's your action?
Okay, I'm gonna use the bonus action. I'm gonna use second wind.
Okay.
And for second wind, oh, well, look at that. So simple.
You get 10 hit
so
points
easy.
back.
Amazing. That is exactly what I wanted.
That'll take us to Galen getting pushed
the
back.
Yeah, the character sheet is just loading. It froze and now it's just loading up. I can't do anything.
Log, exit out, come back in. Meanwhile,
right.
actually, I need the ape to make another Constitution save. This one is DC 16. The ape shrinks down and is remade into Alva.
So do I lose all those temporary hit points then?
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
It's less temporary hit points, more you get control of a giant ape. With that second swing, Isabel swinging into it, the ape kind of grabs their head, shrinks down, and you see Alva there.
All right, so Galen's gonna move up
Okay.
now that she go down again with the backhand of his sword, not to slash and give her
Yeah.
wounds.
Just a headache.
What the hell is the sheet? I opened it up and now it's gone. It's all black on black. I can't see it.
Oh no, yeah.
It's literally, I literally just see all black everywhere, so I can't even open the sheet anymore because I. Can I double click?
I was able to load it up.
No, but I got it open. The thing is I got in Roll20, so I don't see it anywhere because I will see black all around the map.
What do you mean? You see black all around the map.
It's all around the map is black, and when you minimize it in Roll20, it's a black little icon, black little tab. So I don't see it anywhere where the hell it is.
Oh, I know what you mean. So what I can do real quick. Can you find it here?
I got.
I know what you mean.
It's annoying.
Yep. It sometimes it has the name on it, other times it doesn't. I don't know what
Yes, it
depends on.
disappears after a few
Yeah.
seconds. I'll pop it out so I don't have that problem.
It doesn't like pop outs. Fair
No,
warning.
but I mean, right now,
Yeah, I
better
got
than
you.
nothing. All right, so longsword, two-handed.
All right, swinging away. 15 just misses.
All right, we're gonna try.
Isn't she still covered? Oh yeah,
That's
you did
why
give
he
her
had advantage. 12
Yeah,
is
okay.
also going to be a miss.
Dang.
All right.
Made short work of White Claw, but something about this tiefling. Anything else for Galen?
No, that'll be it.
That'll take us to Mel. Haley on
Would
deck.
an attack fireball have advantage or no?
It would. It would also not knock her out if you do. Just saying, you can't non-lethal spells.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, great.
That's what you wanted, right?
No.
As
I-
you launch a tremendous, the flames build up in your hand and just launch it. Roll some crit damage.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Okay.
These
For
some
10
wacky rolls.
points of damage to Alva. That
Hit you right
it
there in the-
starts to fizzle a little bit as you get to her, worried about the power of your own flames.
You know, good things comes in small packages.
Yeah. Anything
Oh my
else for
gosh.
Mel?
No, that's it. Oh yeah. No, she's fine.
Okay.
If she would have stayed in the ape form, Mel would have done her illusionary duplicate
Gotcha.
for protection against attacks, but I don't think she needs it.
Yeah. That'll take us to Haley.
How's she how's
She looks
Tifa
fucked up.
looking?
You can see
Alright, so he
her
probably
hit
does
point bar.
Yeah. Throw a fireball because of that reason. He's
Okay.
gonna move
Wait, what?
down here. He's not gonna throw a fireball. He's gonna
Okay.
move down here and he's gonna throw a punch.
Okay. Trying to punch her. Give me a unarmed strike. I might have gotten rid of it. Or is it still on your sheet? You've got a dagger attack if not. But it'll just be -2 to hit.
Yeah, I don't have an arm. I'll just do the dagger.
Yep. Or -1 to hit.
I'll do a non-lethal dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A pommel strike, if you will.
do non-lethal
At
dagger.
advantage.
Sure.
The suspense.
1 second. 1 second. Having a little bit of sheet issue. Should have been 2 dagger attacks there. What happened? I heard them. Blup, blup.
Yeah.
Just roll 2d20. Yes, that hits. So roll a d4 plus your dex mod. There go the dagger attacks. Well, I'm taking your d20s because those came in first. So you do hit her for 5 points of damage to Alva. Anything else for Haley? Kind of trying to bonk her on the head. You just kind of get her in the cheek a little bit.
That'll be it.
That'll take us to Alva. Alva is going to do something different.
That's scary.
And is going to transform into a bear. Didn't see that coming, did
Oh
you?
my goodness. Oh my
Alva, you get 21 temporary hit points.
Nope.
goodness. Did someone just say no? She doesn't.
Uh,
No, she doesn't.
Alva, give me a claw and a bite attack with that bear. This is against Galen. Does a 17 and an 11 hit, or
No, 'cause
18 and
he's
a
got-
12.
Oh,
No, because he's got the his I forgot what it's called again. His Shield of Fate, and its 60 is 19.
I misspoke. I was pointing. My mouse was over. I didn't mean Galen. I meant Haley. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the 17 hits.
All right. I'm sorry. New characters, hard to remember names. Cause pissed off that put her in a bubble. So
And
give
it
me.
hit. After that, let me do this.
Okay.
oh.
Okay. Still taking damage. But yeah, get an attack against the bear. And reaction. As the bear, give me some bite damage from the bear towards Haley. You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do opportunity attack, two-handed.
Yep. A 16 is gonna miss.
And if you did an opportunity attack, I get a second one. Just
No.
making sure.
Just
Oh, okay.
just with the attack action.
Okay.
As you try and swing out instinctually. Oddly enough, Haley doesn't seem to have taken any damage still. As it's just this. What does it look like as this? You've been hit many times but haven't taken a single damage.
It just kind of, you see the bubble that's around him, kind of like every time it was struck at, it kind of like flash. But this last bite attack, it actually cracks and shatters
Oh,
like glass.
fair enough. That'll take us to Isabel.
All right. So I'm gonna move 5 feet to the left to get closer to Bear
Yeah,
Alva.
surrounding this bear.
I feel like we're all just like beating up on this bear in a
Yeah,
corner. Like
absolutely.
White Claw's body's still there. Like
Yeah.
sick. We're a bunch of bullies by the looks
This is
of
like
it.
a Bosnian circus.
Yeah. This is so bad. All right, I'm gonna keep going non-lethal.
Okay.
With the Dragon Slayer attack.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You have
wait.
advantage, don't forget. So roll again.
So when you say roll again, so
So
I'm
roll
not.
again,
Am I
but
pressing?
don't click advantage for the second roll because you're just rolling one more dice.
Okay. Okay.
But for your next attack, click advantage for the second attack. A 21 will hit.
Okay. So then I've just 21 will hit.
Yes.
Do I just click damage or do you want me to click something else?
Click damage.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, you're good, you're good. As Alva
Okay.
takes 13 points of slashing damage.
And then I'm going to. What is this? I'm just gonna attack again.
All right,
with
click
Dragon
the advantage
Slayer.
button because you have
At the top?
advantage.
Okay.
Or you can always
And-
just roll the attack twice if you don't have advantage clicked.
Okay. And I'm just going to go in with a non-lethal
All right.
Dragon Slayer attack.
Hitting with the butt of the side of the blade. 21's going to hit as well. Alva takes 16 more points of damage.
That's right. And
Is
then
Alva still up?
Yeah, is Alva still up?
Sorry, I just did something to my sheet and hold on.
Okay.
Alva's still up, but I'm not the bear anymore.
No, you
Oh,
are the
what?
bear. That's the thing. You just get the 21 temporary hit points, and you stay the bear until you choose to drop it or die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can be a mouse with 63 hit points.
But once you hit it's 0 within the bear form, she's out?
No. Once she hits 0, period, there's no bear hit point. It's just her hit points.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's
So she's still up.
I don't know. My sheet changed. I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
That's what happened. So your hit points went away. As I'm getting a lot of echo.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. The hit points, when they go away, it makes the hit points go away because you're on death saves. So Alva passes out.
Yeah.
Fucking finally,
As
God.
a ghostly apparition of a dwarf appears above her body. You can go ahead and hit stabilize, Alva, where your hit points were. So it changes it now where you don't see death saves until your hit points are gone. But
Interesting.
anything else for Isabel? As the ghost of this queen or whatever rises up from Alva's body.
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so. Yeah.
That'll take us to Galen.
He's going to attack that ghost. Is it still glowing, or was it alpha? So it's not the ghost.
The ghost is not glowing. Ghost of Christmas Past. A 16 hits the ghost.
We're gonna do a little divine smite.
All right, just a little one. Make sure you click the
Yeah.
undead whenever you hit on the divine smite, because you do the damage separately. So roll damage like you would normal, and then when you hit the divine smite button,
I got an effect. Divine smite, activate that. Does it?
Do not hit that effect. Well, I mean you can now, but you'll have to roll. They placed it in the attacks for the divine smite, and then they placed it the extra for undead in the effects tab. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's confusing.
So you just have to roll damage like you normally would.
That, and they go to spells. And
No, you don't go to spell. Oh, well, you can, but it's in your attacks. That's what I'm saying. But take away that divine smite extra, that 1d8. In the effects, uncheck that when you roll for your divine smite.
Okay, so in that case it'd be just 7.
Well, no, we're gonna keep that 8. That's fine.
Okay. I'm confused now.
So in your attacks,
yes,
you will have a divine smite button.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Hit that.
Cast at first level.
And so for instance, the longsword damage would just be the 7, but then the divine smite would be that 2d8, and then you would have the extra divine smite on top of that. It really doesn't matter where you place it, as long as it only gets placed once for those attacks. Still, for 25 points of damage, your sword damage doesn't seem to be as effective, but the rest of it is. slashing into this ghostly apparition.
And that's the first attack.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another one.
24 will also hit.
We're gonna do another smite. So, divine smite. Wait. No.
Well, just roll your damage of the longsword.
Yeah.
Like you normally would.
9.
And then hit that divine smite, fiend or undead, in the effect. And then roll your divine smite attack.
It doesn't roll one. I'll just roll 1d8. It doesn't
Well,
do anything.
Yeah,
Actually,
you just have it checked on.
It's a 7.
So
and then
you can do that, but if you do have it checked on and you hit divine smite,
probably just gonna keep it on, honestly. It's complicated.
well, it only matters for fiends and undead.
Yeah, what I mean.
And it adds to every single attack.
So
like that, you see it adds that to that little extra d8.
Okay. So then in that case it was a 7 and we're gonna do divine itself.
Hey, you rolled exactly what I rolled. As the ghost tears into two, letting out a scream, a litany of curses in Dwarvish as the form just dissipates. And we'll hop out of combat.
Dallin, well, a second. Use lay on hands. If the sheet was on freeze, you will use 5 lay on hands to heal Alva up.
All right, this holy light. Alva, you feel a little bit of cold and warmthness as your eyes blink awake and you have 5 hit points.
Okay, how do I add those hit points?
So in your character sheet, you should see a, let me just double check. You'll, in place of your hit points, you'll see successes, failures, stabilize, and roll. Hit that stabilize button.
Yeah, I hit it before and nothing happened. Yeah, nothing's happening when I hit it.
It brought you back to full somehow. Is that button still there?
Yeah, I still see Steve. Oh, now it.
Well, either way, you have 5 hit points and wake up.
Okay.
Seeing a strange drow and white scaled dragonborn standing beside you. And Isabel.
Well, hello there, sunshine.
What? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm Hadley.
Gallon, we're here. We were sent to rescue you guys, basically, among other things.
Alvy, what happened?
I
One
don't know.
minute I was there, and then all of a sudden I was afraid, and I had no idea what happened.
I got possessed by that ghost. I'm not feeling too good.
Um, as uh, as Albie is explaining what's going on, Isabel's like kind of just gonna drop her sword on the ground and move over to the dead bodies of White, Fang, and Zad, and just kind of like talking to them, saying like, "This wasn't supposed to happen. This People weren't supposed to die. This was just supposed to be like a quick money. Like we were
Who's
all,
paying you?
I don't some quick money. I don't know. I wanted quick money. Uh, and she'll like kind of like saying that, like cursing them a bit, being like stupid for dying. Like, why did you guys have to do this? And that's what she'll be doing.
Alvy, when you were possessed, did you know what was happening?
Yeah, I saw everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I could see what's happening, but I couldn't control it.
Oh my God. And Mel goes over and gives Alvy a hug, saying, I'm so sorry that happened. You saw everything?
I did. I saw what I did to White Claw and to Zadkiel.
Not what you did, what
Sorry, man.
the possession did. Not you. I understand it feels like it was you, but it wasn't you. You were possessed.
Our dogs are going outside.
Do you remember attacking me?
Yeah, that one I did on purpose.
Oh, thank you.
No, I remember everything, but I'm so out of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel so guilty.
If your mind wasn't your own, you shouldn't feel guilty.
Mhm. If somebody is drunk and does something, yes, they should feel guilty, but you had no control over the possession itself.
I know, but I just can't get the image out of my mind of Zadkiel's face, the sense of betrayal, and his last words to me. I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself.
Forgiving yourself is always the hardest part. You can forget, not forgive.
Yeah,
Having that image of Zadkiel dying would be painful, but you had a POV, first person, you saw in the first person everything. Even if you forgive yourself, that's a hard memory to be haunted by.
yeah, I know. I think I'm just gonna be sad for a while, cry a little bit, probably try to cut my own bangs or something, and then I'll get better.
Sorry, did you just say you cut yourself some bangs?
Your own bag.
Yeah, I mean that's
Sorry.
really I try to like cut my own hair. Real big. Probably a clear side on that rock bottom.
Oh god. Okay.
With your cut bangs, you would notice crown kind of flops onto the ground. Silver crown.
So,
Hmm.
what exactly were you guys doing down here? We weren't told much.
You were told almost everything.
Yeah, but he wants them
fair
to
enough.
say it.
Okay. Like, what is he talking about?
What do you mean? You came from Phandelver, didn't you? Didn't the town master explain what was happening?
He did, but I want your account.
Well, to be frank, some Whiteclaw, our comrade, had no trust for that town master. I would, in his honor, he would say the same. He wants to hear what the town master shared with you. For we know more than you, perhaps.
He told me that he sent people out to help the town, and they haven't been seen in a few days, and he was worried about all of you.
Did he tell you about the town folks
He did mention a few
being
town folks were
kidnapped?
missing. Yeah,
Yeah. How was his health? Was he healthy when you saw him?
he appeared to be healthy enough. Yeah,
Mm. Seemed that there was an infection or a curse or bad air within the town. Some people were becoming ill, some were disappearing, and they were attacked by goblins,
he did mention
destroying a
goblins.
bar and taking stones. Foundational large black stones from Phandelver. And we found this map off of some of the goblins, and that's what led us here, pursuing that knowledge, pursuing what was happening here. While you guys were coming down here, did you see any mind flares?
I haven't seen any mind flayers. No.
Well, there's mind flares down here. Brain eaters that I tried enlisting the ghosts, these dwarven ghosts, to assist us with attacking the mind flares, but it just felt like I was missing something.
Well, possibly. I mean, if you maybe spoke dwarvish, maybe you could have helped. I don't know, but ghosts are not known to be helpful. At least not in my experience. Not when you disturb their burial.
I agree, but my knowledge of arcana and religion gave me a sense that with just a little bit of information, a little clue, a drop of a word, I could have enlisted them to assist us in attacking or defending this crypt from the mind flayers. But either way, the last thing that happened was Zadkiel was going to pull this lever.
And be my guest. Unless you think it's going to cause something dangerous.
I would assume it's causing something that either danger or lead toward danger, considering everything that's happened and within the crypt. I've already lost 2 party members.
We will avenge their death.
If you'd like me to pull the lever a bit more safely, I can from here with my mage hand.
Perhaps.
Mage hand.
But be forewarned, on this adventure we've lost 4 members?
4.
Four-
Kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
3.
1, depending on how you count, could be double counted, was White
Oh
Fang.
yeah. Oh yeah.
He somehow came back from the dead? A will-o-wisp seemed to take his life. So if you want to join and continue assisting us, you may, but please know that it is deadly. We will die.
If I die avenging and fulfilling my hope, so be it. As long as I can enact vengeance on those that are away from the light. I will follow you. I don't know much. I don't know about my drow colleague, I would say right there, but
I mean, I'll come along for a while. It'll help in my investigation of things, but I don't plan on dying.
Neither do I.
that is a part of life.
True. Speaking of death, Alvi, is there anything you want from Zadkiel?
If he has some small token that I could take with me, but I don't know. I don't know what he has.
Got a lot of things. He has a horn of the guard. He also has an alms box.
How big is the box?
Probably like 6 in. I don't know. You tell me how big is the box, Ed?
About 6-7 inches.
Yeah.
Like
So
in
above
length.
average.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just too big to fit in my super tiny pocket. So, I don't know. Maybe take a piece of jewelry or something. Is he wearing a ring? You're wearing a ring, right, Zed?
Nope.
Zaddy.
He wasn't very vain.
He probably would have his.
He has a holy symbol.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Simple, small, always.
All right. Alva walks over to Zadkiel's body, kind of slowly dragging because she's still not feeling really well. And she takes the holy symbol off of him and puts it in her pocket. And in Druid, she just whispers, "I'm sorry," and then walks away.
They seem to have equipment that could be used too. If you all want to pick up the stuff from your friends and whatever is left, we'll see if we can. Myself and the drow can use it. We'll give you guys
Ellie, do I see Haley with the staff?
No. See him carry an orb around.
Mm-hmm. Haley, th- our friend Whitefang had a staff that we took off of a wizard that we defeated that's provides protections. Provides a shield. Would you be interested in that?
That's
What he has else, I don't know. But I know that the staff was.
He had a cloak of
Yeah.
protection.
You would notice a nice cloak on him of blue coloration. Go ahead and.
what.
That is what White Claw had on him.
That's very nice. I'll take the cloak too if no one minds.
Go ahead.
Automatic just +2 AC bump right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As well as never having to prepare mage armor again. And Zad.
Is that since it comes from? Does that still work with my regular abjuration abilities?
You cast it. Yeah.
Yep, true.
And on Zadkiel, you guys, he's got a litany of weapons. He's got the sword, talon. I mean, he's got Lightbringer, which Mel, you should take that so you have a weapon now.
Yeah.
And he's got a war pick. That kind of just lets off a little bit of light. Where's that war pick at? You can find it. Luminous war pick. It's a pretty war pick. I don't know if you're picking over these things. You absolutely can.
If you don't mind, I would take the longsword and a pick if no one objects.
He's also got 3 javelins.
Speak up. I would pick up the javelin, but he probably would pick up a shield.
Okay.
Drag out the shield.
Absolutely.
So I can just drag those, or they're gonna.
Yeah, you should be able to look them up in the compendium and just drag them over. All of those items should be in the compendium.
Luminous war pick.
But as you're looting the corpses of your fallen with an uneasy alliance with some new folk, curious lever in this room, and still so much more of this place to explore. That'll be a good spot to end tonight. I didn't think it was going to be that much of a knockdown, dragged out battle, but oof, doozy.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks for watching, folks. We will pick up here next time and explore more of what this Crypt of Talland has to offer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Good night, Internet.
Bye.
Bye, Internet. Thanks for
Good night,
coming. Oh, also, sorry. Thank you to. I got a sub. Someone gifted a sub.
Patchwork,
So
yeah.
thank you. Yeah, from
Thank you,
Patch.
Patchwork.
Yeah, thank you, Patrick, for the 1 month sub. Or yeah, I think that's how it works. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Very cool.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.